thank God Kate isn't here yet. I am so late.
Well, it was for a good cause. You got me through a rough night.
Is that why you were singing Rigoletto in the shower?
Yeah, you recognized it.
Don't take this the wrong way. You did not miss your calling as an opera singer.
Oh, you know, that's why I love you so much. You don't pull any punches. You just tell me exactly what you're thinking.
Are you sure that's a good thing?
You know, everything is so clear today. I mean, I can investigate all I want, but the truth is right in front of me. Sonny ran. And it doesn't matter if he's guilty or innocent. He's gone for good. And all of his kids, including me, are going to be better off without him. Hey, what do you think the chances are of getting you into something like this for a night on the town?
Wow, that is a bit much for the Metro Court.
Well, maybe, but it's perfect for the opera in New York City.
Yeah, if you don't mind paying $1 bajillion a ticket again.
Well, they're steep, but it'd be worth it again.
I thought you had to focus on the investigation.
I'm not gonna waste my whole life. I'm done worrying about Sonny Corinthos, my father.
Then you're sure he's guilty?
You know, I'll never forget the look in his eyes when he shot me, knowing I was unarmed, and it's taken a while to sink in, but I know he could have done the same thing to Johnny.
Okay, so what about the investigation?
I'll follow through with it for my brothers and sisters so they can have some closure, but I'm not gonna be one of those people like there are in this town that devote their entire life to dealing with Sonny Corinthos. There's other things I'd like to focus on, like you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case... New York, here we come.
Ma, what are you doing?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm doing my job, you know, catching bad guys.
Well, I guess you heard that Johnny woke up.
Yeah. You should bring him homemade pastries.
I didn't have any time.
You know, I don't get you. I really don't. I mean, you devote your entire life to bringing me up away from the mob, and now you're in so deep with this guy that you bring him store-bought pastries.
If it makes you feel any better, John and I are fighting, okay?
Oh, yeah? Or what? No, never mind. I don't
I
want to...
believe Sonny. I don't know what happened to John's gun, but I know he had one.
He says he didn't in the police
I
report.
think he woke up here in the hospital. He heard that Sonny was charged with attempted murder, and he decided to run with it.
So you think he's lying?
So do you. I don't think after what happened with you that Sonny would ever shoot an unarmed man again.
Yeah, but Sonny jumped bail. Makes him look guilty. Backs up Johnny's story.
The truth always comes out eventually. Okay? If you learn one thing from my mistakes, I hope you'll at least learn that.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, actually.
Got a few questions about the statement you made.
I bet you do.
Just to clarify, you were unarmed. When you ran into Sonny on Baker Street, he shot you without provocation?
Yeah, just like you. Only I'm not gonna perjure myself on the stand trying to protect him.
You know, it's hard to believe that you didn't have a gun on you.
You and Claire Walsh. I can't help you there. I didn't have a gun.
Yeah, just too convenient for me.
Hey, Dante. You feel a lot better about things when you can accept your father for what he really is.
Kate is out of the country. Yes, it's okay, it's a last-minute trip. No, she is not available. I'm sorry. She is flying in a plane over the ocean right now. It would just help if you would stop yelling.
Give me the phone. Let me have the phone. Answer the other calls. Hi there. What can I do for you? What seems to be the problem?
Kate Howard's office.
I can appreciate the stress of launching a new line.
Yes, that would be great. Thank you.
You know, I think the Zen Garden at the Metro Court would be a perfect place for your shoot. Yes, and we'll throw in lunch for the crew. Not a problem at all. You're welcome. Yes, I'll have our operations manager call you as soon as possible. Bye.
Thank you.
I'll let Olivia handle it.
So what's up?
You're not gonna like it when I tell you.
Okay.
Sonny's coming home.
What are you doing here?
I'm not talking out here.
Interrogation room.
Sonny called. He's on his way back. He's turning himself in.
Why the hell would he do that?
He wants to prove he's innocent.
Are you sure you want to send all the calls to voicemail?
Yeah, why is Sonny coming back? Did he get caught?
No. Turned himself in. I guess he had a change of heart when he left the country, and he doesn't want his kids to think that he could shoot an unarmed man after what happened to Dante.
Dante was finally getting in a good place about this. He was acting like the whole investigation was just a formality.
Maybe it is.
You know what? When Sonny comes home, Dante's gonna have to choose between his father and the badge.
Why? You just said that Dante thinks Sonny's guilty.
Dante doesn't know what to think. He wants to believe Sonny. What if he lies for him again? What if he does something stupid to protect Sonny? And what if this time he gets caught?
So where's Sonny been this whole time?
You know I can't tell you that.
Well, if he's so innocent, why'd he jump bail?
Why don't you ask Sonny when you see him? In the meantime, we have to find proof that Johnny had a gun.
The name Spinelli came up with these 5 made ATM transactions in the neighborhood around the time of the shooting. Maybe they saw something, I don't know.
Did you narrow down the time frame?
Not yet.
When was Johnny found?
I don't know, it's in the report.
I don't believe this.
What, you found something?
Yeah, proof that Sonny's innocent. It's been in this report the whole time.
I tied myself in knots trying to understand why Dante would cover for a man who shot him.
Any conclusion?
Well, it took me a while, but I think it was because Dante was fresh out of surgery. He just found out Sonny was his father, and it sent him reeling.
That's understandable.
He couldn't turn off this conflict that he was feeling and send Sonny to prison. He had too much that he had to figure out, but for a while I thought he would get past all the confusion because Dante is all about upholding the law that Sonny breaks every single day.
Not always that clear cut, especially with family.
Right, exactly. Which is why I wish that Sonny wasn't Dante's family. To be honest, it's why I wish that Sonny never came back. You know, I thought, Sonny's jumped bail, he's shown us who he really is, great, done. But that's obviously too good to be true because Sonny is too all about Sonny to just stay gone. He probably went wherever he was going and realized he couldn't stand not being the center of everybody's attention.
It's Sonny's world, you know. We just live in it.
I know, but Dante puts on a gun every day and he goes out there and he finds bad people and he brings them to justice, and that worries me, just like any woman who's involved with a cop. But I am more worried about Sonny and what he could do. What if he forces Dante into a decision that he can't take back? The badge means everything to him. So if he betrays that...
I wish I could be more encouraging, but, you know, the truth is Dante will compromise himself again. He already did it once. Lou, he crossed the line for his father, and that makes it really easy to do again.
Well, I'm looking at the same report you were looking at, and I haven't found anything.
Right there, who found Johnny on the
Ronnie
street?
Domestico. Are you serious? That's your proof? That Johnny was armed? Give me a break.
Ronnie hates Sonny as much as he hates me.
He wouldn't frame someone.
Are you kidding? He had a history with Franco that he never confessed to. Who knows what this guy's covering up?
Come on, he wouldn't tamper with evidence.
Dante, you gotta look at what's right in front of you. Nothing in that report contradicts what Sonny says until Ronnie shows up. Ronnie ditched the gun to frame Sonny.
All right, he would never do this.
You know as well as I do that Johnny always carries a gun. He would never meet Sonny face to face unarmed.
Okay, if he tampers with evidence, he loses his badge.
Wait, you gonna protect him?
Well, I've known him a hell of a lot longer than I've known Sonny Corinthos.
Okay, so you could look at this like a cop, you could lie and protect one of your own, or you could find the truth and help Sonny.